What's going on, Yuuki fam? I hope you guys are having a very good day. Today is update day. It is Monday. Ironically enough, it's Monday for an update day. So let's go over what we have for you guys because this could be your first look at next year, 2024. Okay, this could be your first look. All right, but we're gonna be doing this extensively. Keep in mind on December 22nd, that's a Friday. I'm gonna actually have a presentation for you guys on the presentation of 2024. I just want to give you guys this little look at 2024 now, so that you guys are ready for 22nd, and then when we start the new year. And I will tell you, next Monday I will not be here, and we will be on vacation break until the 20th. So no, there will be content. That is why I'm recording a lot of stuff this week. There will be a lot of content from next Monday to the 20th. I'll be back on the 20th, but don't expect much on the 20th. And then we'll be back to normal 21st, the day after. So give it a little bit of a break. I'm not going to tell you guys what content is going to be on there until maybe Friday. Okay? But let's get into today's update because there's a lot to cover. And it's going to be looking like a textbook. So we're going to be first talking about the channels. Then we're going to be talking about the website. And then we'll be talking about a new channel that's on the board, and that is Yuki Gaming. I'll talk about that at the end. Let's first talk about the channels we have currently. First off, the main channel, Yuki Productions. So here's what's gonna stay and what's possibly coming to Yuki Productions because I have a good feeling some content from other channels are about to be merged right here. So let's talk about it. Members only videos. Okay, I'm still going to do this, but I'm still deciding on what should be members first. Members first content. Because I have a Patreon on the way. All right. So take that as you will for now. I'm going to talk about the Patreon on the 22nd. Okay. Live streams upcoming. Everybody knows what this is. Tonight, tomorrow. Okay. Now you may be wondering why am I not scheduling one full week of streams right now? It's because it's day by day. It's a day by day basis. Because so far, I've been enjoying so much of Baby Kaiser Hack, Baby Kaiser World. It's frustrating to play, but at the same time, it's fun to play because when you beat a level, you know how excited I am when I beat my Kaiser level. So I've been extremely happy to play this hack. Okay, so that's why we're continuing it. Okay, then we have our Mario stuff for Mondays, Mario Mondays. Then we have our VR chat on Tuesday and Thursday. Ignore the fact that I said Shady's Thursday night. We are gonna have Shady on Thursday too, but the thumbnail is just because I don't want to start too much thumbnailing right now. Then we have Yuki's game show, which is going to be talking about indie games like Poppy Playtime. I'm actually gonna have a review of Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 because we did beat it recently, and I enjoyed it so much. I'll talk about it later. Gaming news. We are in a very fortunate timing for our return to gaming news because tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer is coming, and I am very happy that I chose tomorrow to cover it because this Grand Theft Auto 6 could be the biggest game ever. I am not joking. No cap. I have a good feeling everybody is going to call in sick tomorrow just to watch the trailer. I am not joking when I say this could be the biggest game. whenever it comes out. Because if Grand Theft Auto 5 took 10 years to get to Grand Theft Auto 6, you know a lot of development time went into it, and I am extremely excited to play. We might even do Grand Theft Auto 5 on the channel. We'll talk about that in a moment. So gaming news returns tomorrow to cover the trailer. However, don't expect me to do it live because the trailer is going to drop at 6 a.m. Pacific. I don't wake up until 7, okay? And I want to break it down piece by piece to gather some information like I usually do for the video. VR Chat Zone is our content for VR Chat News. That's still going to stay. And recently, the VR Chat News of content gating got a lot of attention recently. I'm actually going to be talking about that again, but I'm going to talk about it more in retrospect to tell you guys what it actually did. Because somebody in the comment section actually started thinking about why it's a bad update, and I'm going to talk about why I think it's both good and bad, but that's going to be another time. Retro Yuki Creations VR Chat World is going to be staying, but it's going to be on Yuki Creations channel. Basically, this section is about me making content for VR chat or content for Unity. That's gonna be on the VR Creations channel, starting next year. Wolf Ventures and anything VR chat related is gonna stay here, and it's also gonna be on VR productions as well. Okay, so that's not gonna move. It's just that I'm going to add it to VR productions at the same time. Okay, reaction channel. Excuse me. Francis the Hedgehog React is coming back, potentially as part of my vacation content next week. So expect something in this section and expect something for Infinite Zone 2.0. That's coming back. So a lot of things are coming back and a lot of things are coming. Okay, so now that I explained the main channel, let's talk about the other channels. I want to start with the most recent channel, and that is Mario Maker Yuki. Mario Maker Yuki is responsible for, you guessed it, Mario Maker. Um, no questions asked. However, there is a little bit of a twist here. This is more of an experiment channel because I want to see how far this goes. I want to clarify a few things here though. Mario Maker Yuki is still in the experiment phase because I want to see where we take it. Right now, it's been viewer levels or viewer level spotlights so far, and those are being doing okay. I cannot cap. The only one that's not doing well is December 1st. I don't know why. Probably it was just because it was a Friday. But the concept of the level spotlights is to highlight three different levels that are unique in a way and that present to you guys something cool that you can make in VR chat in Mario Maker. These creations are really cool in a way, okay? But keep in mind that certain spotlight levels are going to be doing better than others. All right? Now, you may have been wondering what is Yoshi's Pal Mr. Mole by Nick 3077. So, if you are not aware, when we started our VR this channel, when we started the live stream on a few days ago, we did the preseason, right? One viewer, Nick EK, actually submitted this level, Yoshi's Pal Mr. Mole. Now, I was enjoying the level because it's a puzzle level. But the reason why it got a spotlight is because I ran out of time during the live stream event because we're only going to go up to 7 something at night because that's my time limit because of dinner. So I promised them that I'm going to take it to my Facebook crew because I have a Facebook page specifically for Mario Maker. I said, you know what, Nick? I like your level a lot. I'm gonna take it to my Facebook crew and finish it there. If See if I can finish it there. If I do, I'm gonna make a video, give you a shout out to check out your level. That's the story of that level. So that's how that got up on the board. Keep in mind that was heavily edited though. So in so make sure you guys check that out. The other things we're gonna be doing here are Super World playthroughs. So make sure you guys are really ready for that. Then we're gonna do some speed running with Mario Maker, and then I want to try something new. I don't know if anybody does this. Um, because yes, your goal in Mario Maker is to play levels made by the community. However, I do not think I've seen a commentary channel on Mario Maker material other than the history of Mario Maker or other than how levels are made. Okay, like there was a documentary on YouTube I watched about Mario Maker 2 in terms of troll levels and how they're made. But I never see a commentary channel talking about particular levels and talking about what the level has. So I'm gonna try that with a few levels in 2024, and I might give you a sample of that this week. So for example, let's say for example this level, Koopa Hills by Retro Lover. Um, so if I do a commentary video about this level, I'm gonna be talking about, hey, this this creator did this right, and then I'm gonna say something like maybe he should do this instead and try to make the level more cooler. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be as nice as possible, but I have to be fair when it comes to commentary stuff like this because each person does their levels differently from each other. I do my Kaizo levels beginner friendly, maybe. Beginner friendly. So you have to think about each creator does a level does their own level differently. So I have to consider that and when I do commentaries like this. So we're gonna do something like that to make it more interesting. Okay? So look out for that. We'll always be doing Super World speed runs. We'll be doing commentary videos. A lot of cool things I want to try with Mario Maker. There is one caveat, and that is the possibility of moving Mario Maker material to the main channel. Let me explain why. So, in the main channel, I mean, not in, on the main channel, excuse my grammar, we have analytics, okay? We have the analytical department. Here we go again with numbers, huh? I usually don't dwell with numbers when it comes to videos like this, but I have to for this case on this special occasion because I want to show you guys how Mario Maker does compared to other content that we do here. Obviously, it's been a little bit of a topsy turvy because different new things have been popping up on the channel. Like for example, Maple Story. I didn't even think that this Maple Story um live stream was doing that well because Maple Story has been going on for forever. Okay, Maple Story has been going on forever, and I was not even thinking that this particular live stream was doing that well. I mean, I don't play a lot of Maple Story, but the fact that it's doing good one thing. But let's go over what we are really talking about today, and that's Mario Maker, and particularly live streams. So obviously tonight we have one, 5:30. That's our first endless preseason endless run for season one. I have a season package coming up for Mario Maker, so look out for that material. So if we go all the way back to October 24th, 2023, this is before my computer burned out, my other one. Okay, we started streaming Mario Maker again. Okay, this was a preview video. This was a preview stream. 45 views on that one. Okay, like come on, you can do better, right? But that's because it is Mario Maker. Mario Maker has that tendency to be the one that engages people because of viewer levels. Okay, then we have the Mario Maker 2 preseason night number two. That was done on October 26th, right after my birthday. 58 views on that one. That's not bad. Huh? Then of course the computer broke down, so that's a big L. And then we did the preseason, the return of Mario Maker recently. 31 views again, not as not bad at all. Now obviously VR chat also returned. Because VR chat returned, that one gets that one gets dominant once again. And then we have Mario Maker tonight. Okay, so return to Mario Maker in terms of the endless run. Okay, so that's what's been going on, and it's been going good. I can't complain about that. Okay, but the reason why I'm bringing this up in terms of numbers, if we take a look at the numbers for Mario Maker Yuki in particular, so I'm gonna switch this. If we take a look at Mario Maker Yuki in particular, this is the analytical page of Mario Maker. So let's take a look at the analytical department. Let's go to content. Let's go to let's see what we got here. Live. Let me go to content. Let's go to live. So obviously we're still learning live streaming here. I meant to say like we're still learning the algorithm. What works, what doesn't work. Now obviously we had a problem on the 30th of November, and the problem was my capture card decided to be a little naughty and not work. So I had to do a little testing on something, and I figured out a solution, and you're gonna see that solution tonight. Okay. So we're trying out some new things basically, and again, 3 views. Again, that's horrible, but considering I was testing, I'm not going to hard on it. Different videos do better on different channels. Obviously, with Mario Maker, Yoshi Spell Mr. Mole took the win. Oh, nearly took the win actually. November 29th Spotlights took the win that last week. So that's a big fat W. In terms of analytical, so the videos here have been doing cool, perfect, been doing good. So I want to say thank you to those of you guys watching this on YouTube. So you guys are good. You guys are nice. Very cool. Moving on. Um, so there is a chance I'm gonna move that over to the main channel, and we will be going over the website as well. So let's move on to. So let's go back to the main channel, but let's take a look at a new channel, a different channel for analysis and what's coming up, and that is going to be this channel. We'll stay an experiment. So what is Yuki's LA Sports Talk? Yuki's LA Sports Talk was supposed to be this experiment on talking about, well, sports, and particularly Los Angeles sports, as in the Lakers, Dodgers, and Kings. Why is it still in a why is it still an experiment, and why is it going to stay there? The reason being is because if you are running a sports channel of any type, you have to learn how to talk about rumors, news, and deals, and the game. Four things you have to consider. And with my other content returning, that's going to be hard because I have to participate in other content. Okay? What do you mean by deals? I meant to say trade, rumors, money talk. Like, for example, Danny Green, 3 years for $500 million. Never going to happen. But I'm just pointing that out as an example. Or let's just say, for example, Chris Paul to the Lakers for some player or some draft pick to the Houston Rockets or something. Something in that matter of, like, we'll talk about trades, we'll talk about transactions, we'll talk about statistics, that kind of thing. So I have to keep this an experiment for now because of my other content that's doing way better than this. Way better. So it's staying an experiment, but if you guys want to check this out, please feel free to do so. I highly appreciate that. But unfortunately, it's going to stay an experiment. But a good try though. Now let's go into, like, the real content of today. The real content, as in the channels that are going to be mattering in 2024. Starting with this Yuki Creations. So what is this Yuki Creations channel about? So I'm gonna be making VR chat worlds. I'm gonna be making game experiences for you. So I'm using a engine called the FPS engine. And the FPS engine allows you to make your own first-person shooter game, like a game like Call of Duty, for example. There's a game right now I've been following that just got an update today called Void Side. Void Side was made using the FPS engine. Actually, at the time of this recording, I'm actually updating the game now so I can check out the new update. It's a brand new map and some new stuff that was added, and I'm very excited to check that out. Okay, so we're trying to make something cool from the FPS engine, and you're gonna see my journey of me trying to do that on this channel. You're also gonna see my journey of making VR chat worlds on this channel. So anything that you make from scratch, I make from scratch. Yuki Creations could be a website too. You never know. Okay, next channel to talk about for 2024 is VR production, but it's basically simple. Main channel, copy paste, done. We're done there. That's all you need to know. Yes, I get copyrighted for my own content because it's 100% my own content. So basically, copy paste VR chat stuff in there, done. Next channel we're gonna be talking about is Yuki's Speed Zone, which just got another subscriber. So thank you so much for checking out the Speed Zone. So what is Speed Zone? Makes sense. Very, 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 very straightforward. Speed runs. So, speed runs of Super Mario World ROM hacks. So as you can see here on the board, we have four runs for you guys to check out. We have Mario, Mario World, the Mario Adventure demo, and I got a sub 10 recently. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys can. The thing about this channel is it's so new that it's hard to get live stream views. 6 views ain't bad to start, but you want to get more. But I'm very happy with the video. So get ready for more speedruns. I'll talk about speedruns more in a moment. So very straightforward speed zone. but I might expand it to more. I'll talk about that in a bit. Next channel is going to be Yuki's Game Zone. This one has a little bit of a twist. Okay, there's a little bit of a twist on this channel. So this channel is dedicated to indie games, but there's a twist. I am looking for indie games that are looking demos. I'm looking for full games. I'm looking for something that is kind of something that I want to play. Okay, I'm very I okay. Let me let me word it this way. My parents taught me not to be picky. Okay, I cannot be picky. Watch, my dad is going to be mad if I be picky. Okay, that is how it is. Remember the fact that remember I was young. I hate vegetables. Now I love them. I eat mushrooms. Okay, I pick the mushrooms from every dish. So I am picky. But when it comes to indie games, I have to be picky because there's so many indie games out there. But when it comes to indie game selections, you have to be very picky. Like you can try everything. That's not the problem. The thing is I'm looking for something that is really 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 interesting. I cannot just play the same old thing again. Kind of kind of way. So I'm looking for that on YouTube. Okay? So if you have something for me that you want me to try to check out for this channel, let me know. There's also another caveat. I'm looking at a site right now where they give you keys and stuff, and you can actually earn revenue. I'm gonna take a look at that. I'll see how that system goes. But for right now, this is going to be 2024. The void side, I might make an exception for because I want to cover it. So if your game is new and you want me to cover it, right here, this channel right here for you. The last channel to talk about, I've been leaving our boy out. What do I mean by I'm leaving by our boy out? What do you mean by our boy? Well, did you know that we have a boy on this channel? What do I mean by our boy? This guy. The last channel to talk about is him. Francis the Hedgehog. Why did I leave this boy for last? Because I can finally say something about it. That's why. Okay, let me explain the story of Francis the Hedgehog as a concept before we continue on the channel adventure. So this whole concept of Francis the Hedgehog started 2 years ago. Okay, let's just say that was this is just a short story of it. I've been looking for somebody to make this model happen, and finally we're actually getting the model within the next 2 weeks. But why did I say 2 years? Because back in 2021, when I started VR chat, I wanted my own model. Everybody wants their own model and stuff, right? Everybody wants to be part of the community, get their own character, and voila, congratulations, you got your own character. Mine took 2 years. Mine is taking 2 years, and if my character comes Christmas time, that's 2 years. 3 years actually. 2 years actually. I'm getting so excited about him now. But yeah. Long story short, 2 years ago, I wanted model. 2 years later, I'm getting model. Two 2 years and a few days. So I'm extremely excited. But let me explain this channel YouTube sense. What is this channel supposed to be about? Besides Francis the Hedgehog? Well, obviously, if you know this content before, that's because all the content you see here, except for NBA Street V3, are coming from is coming from my main channel. It's coming from my main channel, 100% copied pasted from my main channel, 100%. That's why in my analytical thing on the main channel, I have 100% copyright from my own channels because I'm copying and pasting from my own channel to my own channel. That's 100% copyright. Now, don't do that just because. I'm doing that because it makes sense because of my character. Okay? But don't actually do that. Don't just copy and paste everything from from because without permission. Now, obviously, I have permission because it's my own channel. That's how it is. I have 100% right to copy my own content to my own channel. Okay. So what's gonna be on here? So what's gonna be on here right now is gonna be reaction videos to Gia the Dark Angel and Taveri Piece. And then and then it gets tricky. VR chat. That's where it gets tricky, and here's why. Friday Fridays have nothing right now. What I mean by that? There's no team. Wait a second. What do you mean by theme? I meant to say THEME. There's no selected like category for Friday. So for example, every Monday we do Mario Monday. Mario Mondays is the category on Mondays. It's the theme. So every Monday we do Mario. Same thing with VR chat. Tuesday and Thursday we do VR chat. Wednesday we're doing Mario. Friday question mark because there's not no real team yet. That changes with him, Francis the Hedgehog. So what is for Friday? Introducing Francis Fridays, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's gonna be once he gets into VR chat. That means next season, winter season 2023 and spring season 2024, starting January 22nd, 2024, Francis Fridays is coming. Every Friday, okay, Francis Fridays is like Shadow Saturdays, except on a Friday. We're gonna have VR chat on Fridays. Remember though, it used to be on Saturdays because I used to do something called Shadow Saturdays. Take that concept and move it to Friday and change the character. That's all you have to do. Francis Fridays is going to be a reality 2024. Welcome to the party. Okay? So we're gonna do something for Francis the Hedgehog. Now, what time will depend on a few factors. First of all, Fridays I have church. Not every Friday, but I volunteer for church every other Friday, except in December. We're having a break because it's the holidays, Christmas break, and all that good stuff. So I'm not gonna be at church on Fridays for the rest of the month. The only exception is this weekend because my friend is getting wedding. My friend is getting, what do you call that word? Married. Okay, and they're actually part of the team, and which is very cool, by the way. So Francis Fridays is going to be a thing. If I do church volunteering on that Friday, then it's going to be at 2:30. If I do not, it's going to be our regular VR chat time, 5:30. So in 2024, VR chat is going to be Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, or I can offer this Francis Saturdays, FS. Okay, we'll see. I don't want to get too far ahead because I'm gonna make a presentation video on the 22nd for 2024 preview. because it will give you more of an idea of what to look forward to in 2024. This is more of a taste. This is your appetizer. Okay, that is your calamari. Okay, I'm giving you calamari right now. On the 22nd, I'm gonna give you your fried rice. Okay, that's your main course. But I do have a little bit of a side thing I want to talk about. There is one more channel I want to talk about later, but I want to talk about now the website. So right now I'm gonna give you the calamari and then I'm gonna give you the sauce. This is the website Yuki Productions YT.weebly.com. Now you may be wondering, wait a second, I know this. This is Mario Maker Yuki, the website. Yes, yes. That's because I haven't changed anything yet. um, the name has changed, but not the banner. The reason why is because I'm still working on merging everything. So, so here is what you can look forward to. We have the Yuki production section with 4 subcategories. We have tutorials, Yuki creations, Yuki VR productions, Yuki gaming. All of this is coming from, you guessed it, the name of the channels on YouTube. But there's a twist. Tutorials are not a channel. But the reason why they're there is because it's going to be on the main channel. Okay? So I could have called it Yuki Tutorials, but I decided not to. Okay? Yeah. But here's what's coming. So everything I just talked about in my channel preview is going to be in its own subcategory on the website. So Yuki Creations has a subcategory of game experiences. So if you took computer science class, you remember how do you have classes in coding. So game experiences is a class of Yuki Creations, which is a class of Yuki Productions. That's how you think about it if you take computer science class. Class of a subclass of a class. So the main class is Yuki Productions. The subclass 1, 3 in this case, is Yuki Creations. And the subclass of that class is Game Experiences. So that's how you have to consider this. VR Productions. I said coming soon because I want to see what I'm gonna put there in there, but it's going to be role plays, most definitely. That's why it says coming soon right now. Yuki Gaming. Okay, this is where we get serious in a moment. Podcast blogs. Anybody can anybody know what these are? Gaming news, VR chat news, game show, story time. All of these are podcasts. From where? The main channel. Coming to the website soon. Starting tomorrow, actually, thanks to Grand Theft Auto 6. And of course, Mario Maker 2024. Everything in that section is Mario Maker related, and everything you've seen there is exactly what it sounds like. Everything here is the same. The blog, the levels, the video content, all these have not changed. The only difference is now it's part of Yuki production. This is what you call the all-in-one website. Everything under one room. Everything is now under one roof. Yuki Productions is the parent. Yuki Productions has 3 children. 4 children. Gaming, Productions VR, Creations Tutorials. They have their own sub-children, and so on and so forth. Okay? Now, let's talk about the the elephant in the room, or I should say under the roof. And No pun intended to Mario Wonder. That's one of the games we're playing in 2024. But here is what I'm talking about. Gaming. Wait a second. Yuki Gaming? When did that get in there? Okay. Allow me to present to you this idea of Yuki Gaming in detail because I don't think I talked about it yet. So, what is Yuki Gaming if you have Yuki Production? Okay, there's a difference in content creation that we need to talk about before we continue. Gaming, I mean, content creation as a whole has different subgenres. Okay, you have the streamers, me. You have the content creators, also me, and then you have those who do something more than just oh um. You have something that does more than just I have a controller. Yeah, I got this on Amazon. I have a controller. I play games. Blah 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 blah, and then done. Good night. Okay, you have that, but you also have those who try to evolve that content. Okay, live streaming is fun. Yes. Gaming is fun. Yes. Speed running is fun if you're good. Yes. But as a content creator, you have to be more than that. What do I mean? Well, remember what I said earlier about Mario Maker with commentaries. I get to talk about different levels, how the elements of each level complement each other, and I get to talk about help the creator out too. Some people don't dwell into the whole oh I have to be more than just a gamer thing. But as a content creator in the gaming department, you have to. The biggest reason why is because you have to understand that if you're just a gamer, you're not going to go far. The reason, and we're not talking about those who play Call of Duty or Fortnite, Apex Legends. We're talking about those who just play games and that's it. In terms of like content creation, because content creation is more than just that. Yes, I like to play games. Okay. What else? Um, let's say you say I like to speed run. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. What games do you speed run? Mario, Pokemon? Okay. So you have to understand there's a lot of things you have to be part of in order to understand, oh, I'm just a Mario guy or I'm just a Pokemon guy or I'm just a ROM hack guy. There's more than that. There's more to gaming than just that. That's why I said, you know what? I think it's time to eh, start being bold. What I mean by that, we're not just we're not just Mario people anymore. We're not just Pokemon people anymore. Heck, I I played Poppy Playtime for you guys recently, and you guys enjoyed the thing. Did I think I was going to enjoy it? No, I enjoyed it so much that I want to play Chapter 3 when it comes out. I played Chapter 1. I sped ran that thing under 15 minutes or so. I played Chapter 2. It took about 3 streams, and I enjoyed the whole thing. Was it frustrating to play sometimes? Yes. But did I enjoy it? Enjoy? Yes. And that's why we have to explore more content. You cannot just be a one trick pony anymore, especially on content creation, especially when it comes to gaming. Because a one trick pony, yes, you can go far, but you have to be good at it. That's why I would like to officially introduce you to Yuki Gaming. What is Yuki Gaming? Now, obviously, I don't have the channel for it yet. It's going to be its own thing. But what is Yuki Gaming? A few words. We're going to be exploring more games. We're going to stay on that particular channel. We're going to stay away from Mario. We're going to stay away from Mario. We're going to stay away from Pokemon. We're going to the big boy. Yuki Gaming is the evolution of, you know how Pokemon evolve? Pokemon evolve in stages, okay? You have Pikachu, you have Raichu, you have Squirtle, you have, I believe, War Turtle, I believe, and then you have Blastoise. Three stages, right? Here we went from Retro Yuki, which is gaming with Mario stuff. Then we evolved into Yuki Productions, which, by the way, is still going to be staying. That's not going anywhere. And now we evolve further. Yuki Gaming. Stage 3 is like our mature stage. What can you expect in Yuki Gaming in 2024 when the channel launches? Well, expect me to dive into gaming topics. Expect me to play games that you're not going to see on Yuki Production. You're not going to see much Resident Evil on production, although I played it. You will in Yuki Gaming. Scary games. Want to watch me play The Evil Within? Yuki Gaming. How about Poppy Playtime? Want to watch me play with Mommy Longlegs? Yuki Gaming. Discussion videos. What's going on with Activision? What's going on with Blizzard? What's going on with Call of Duty? It sucks. Yuki Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, 2024, welcome to the party. Our new theme, welcome to the party. We're not just Mario anymore. We are jumping to the next level. Don't miss out. That's all I'm gonna say right now. I am extremely excited. Optimistic too, but 95% excited, 95% optimistic too. 2024, knock on wood and knock on slippers, is going to be our biggest year. I am excited. The streaming season 2024 begins January 22nd, but the first season into 2024 is starting December mm, 25, 26, I should say. On December 26th, I will welcome you with open arms into the winter season 2023. And on January 22nd, 2024, I welcome you into our first year of Yuki Gaming. I welcome you with open arms, and I cannot wait to give you content. It's going to be fun. We will see you later for Mario Maker and Let's Run. You guys ready? It's time to run it. Let's go.